I asked 10 developers to each spend 48 hours creating a horror game, with the usual rule: they can't communicate. Each will take over from where the previous developer left off. I love the horror game theme because each developer has their own world, but especially their own fears. And as we've already seen, the mix of their ideas can lead to either masterclass results or really weird stuff. Will they, working together, manage to make me jump out of my chair? Will they even make you jump too? I'm not so sure, but I asked the developers if they were confident about that, and apparently they are. First up is Borin, the first developer working on this game, and so he has a really important role because, as you can see, he's introducing the story, so we'll see if the next developers will agree with this story. He also introduced some mistakes. Wait, I'm your narrator, let's get started. You are Ethan, a 15-year-old boy. In 1978, your parents enrolled you in a summer camp called Summer Pines. To avoid boredom, you brought your hacked Game Boy. Legend says the Game Boy and reality are one and the same, something to ponder. The game looks amazing. Wow, it's beautiful. We have, man, the detail. We have the moonbeams. We have, so there's a road here. There's a street lamp. We even have, I don't know, little floating orbs and everything. There's already a great mood. You can't use the road, so you go this way. This camp has barbed wire. What kind of place is this? A summer camp. Using my scroll wheel, I can make my Game Boy appear. The one we supposedly hacked. We'll test them later. Let's find the summer camp first. I think our parents just don't like us and left us in a prison. Okay. There's a cabin over there, so that must be it. It's beautiful, the lights and everything, I love it. The ramp it's not set up right, huh? Some chill music. Isn't there Animal Crossing music? This doesn't feel like a horror game right now. Okay. We have these little characters, but it's beautiful. Subtitles. I'm getting confused, it's too unpleasant. The video, it's a horror game, and now I'm loving it, huh? So we can talk to, yes, Sarah, Catherine. I can turn off the music. Well, let's go. We'll start talking to people. It's so Animal Crossing, it cracks me up. What are you doing alone? I don't know, just thinking. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ethan. And you? Hi Ethan, I'm Cassie. Cassie, okay, so Cassie, do you know why there aren't any adults here? Yes, actually, the two camp organizers are here. They just went to prepare something, then we'll go. And it's really always the same skin. He just changed the color of the clothes and the hair. My friend Sarah keeps saying that I look like Alex from Minecraft and that I have a square head, but it annoys me. Is it true? Catherine's no friend. But yes, it's true. Hi, I'm Ethan. What's your name? Girls, look at this idiot with his Game Boy. What are you going to do, idiot? We're going to camp in the middle of the forest. Screw him, Emily. And what are you going to do? Are you going to cry or something? What a jerk. I can't say that. Egwin wants to keep his monetization. Well, there she is, the bad one, the antagonist of the game. Well, she trash-talked us about our Game Boy. Well, you know what? We're going to take out our Game Boy and try to play with it. You have to press A. It zooms in. With the arrows, I can choose. That's well done. Flash, night, radar. All right, okay. Flash, what does that do again? There, it activated a torch. Yeah, we have a green light. I'd like to use it in the forest. Not bad. Night. What's that? That's interesting. We can activate the Game Boy's camera. And it should be able to... Maybe, I think eventually, I'm sure. Actually, I'm calling it now. I think eventually there will be ghosts, and we'll only be able to see them with the Game Boy's camera. But the detail, the fact that there's a little CRT filter on the Game Boy and everything... Radar, what's that? Okay, there's some kind of radar then. Well, I think the circles are random, and it probably means there are presences and things all around us. And finally, what interests us the most as big nerds with glasses at a summer camp is the games. There's actually a game. There's really a game within a game. There are apples. Really. You had 48 hours to make a game, and you still had time to make a game within a game. That's not possible. So I can pick up apples, and if I touch the bad guy, it's game over. And we got a score of 60. But the game really works. Honestly, it's really clever. There's a contrast between making a horror game and having a Game Boy, having something a bit fun and colorful, and I feel like really the Game Boy will be the main tool in this game to do things. That's true, okay, there are little characters around us watching us in the forest. It's not like a Slender Man with white eyes. I'm close, there, it's starting. Honestly, I'm reacting, but I have chills, even though it's just a little character that doesn't even have any animation yet. Okay, the mood is set. Okay, it's turning into a horror game. Okay. The second developer is Magic RS. We can see that he just added a loading screen to the game and a logo, Summer Pines. He based it on the name of the summer camp, so that's cool, there's a logical continuity. We have a little sound effect. It's true that sound adds a lot to a game. He added a menu you open with escape, and we can also adjust the music volume, the FOV. We can disable the sound effects. He added sound effects to make it more immersive, especially on the Game Boy. I think it's cool he stayed true to the Game Boy system. We'll be careful. Oh, I'm into it. There are sound effects. He made the game cute in a horror style on the Game Boy, and now there's a sequel where we have to find the camp and talk to all the girls again. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ethan, and you? Hi Ethan, I'm Cassie. He really changed the dialogues. First, he fixed the mistakes and made it more coherent. Now the adults left to get the suitcases from the bus. Alright, I'm going. Thanks, you're really cute. So now, we have a goal after we've talked to him. Wow. What is... Music started playing outside and our Game Boy instantly switched to camera mode. And is it just me? Or do we see something red over there on the Game Boy? What is that? There's a banana with something red. No, okay, so it's like, we have to go get the banana. Let's do it. Let's take it. Why is there a banana? Can we eat it? We're in Minecraft now. Wow. But wait, what? The camp counselor is struggling to breathe. Bro is dying then. It's well done, there's a real vibe here. The camera mode lets us see where there are objects to pick up. Over there, there's another object. Let's go. Okay, those are the suitcases he went to get? Yeah, he scared me when he coughed. That's the other counselor, and he's dying too. Also, there's an axe to pick up. We're scary now, huh? That's us, the creepy guy at camp with an axe. We can use it by right-clicking. Can I cut down trees? If this were Minecraft survival, we could gather wood and make a pickaxe. He seems better off than the other guy. I can't talk to him. I can talk to him. What happened to you? We were attacked by creatures. A what? One of them took the bus keys. Find something to defend yourself. Get the keys and get out of here. Well, so we found an axe. Don't warn the girls. They'll scream and attract the creatures. That's the cliche. Fine, I'll get you some help. Whoa, what is that? Okay, the creatures are here. I don't know if I should run or if I should... I can't move. Ah! I can right-click apparently. We don't take any damage. That's it, we killed it. Did you have any keys or not? No, he doesn't have any keys. Honestly, since we don't take damage, it's not scary. There's no dealer. I want to bring it back with the girls. Let's return to the cabin with the monster and see if they scream. Girls. There's a monster and the music stopped. I grabbed a piece of wood. We're leaving by accident. I didn't mean to. No, the axe. What? The axe flipped, and I'm accidentally killing myself. What is that? We're stuck. A useless monster. A UPS added a mechanic that's supposed to scare us. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm excited to find out. Also, I wanted to show you the game's level editor. And it's impressive to see how, from just this small area, they managed to create a real universe. With the shaders, the music, the SFX, even the story. Without all that, just looking at it, it's not scary. Here we go again. We have to start from the beginning since he added things after. Yeah, it won't really show. He told me he changed a few dialogues he thought were a bit cringe. It's starting to get a bit trash-talky between developers. So apparently he added the bus key, which is hidden in the forest. So we have to go, he'll find it. E to pick up the bus keys. I happened to see the text. E to pick up the bus keys. That's how I found out. Well, that's great. We didn't struggle. Now we need to return to the bus, but I got lost and can't find it. I have the bus keys, though they're not in the inventory. Hopefully that's not an issue. Maybe he missed the inventory system. It's fine. The bus is here. E to interact with it. I feel a jump scare coming. I feel it. Alright, leave and let everyone die. Get it together and find a solution that isn't implemented. You aren't giving many options. Leave and let everyone die. Let's go. Heart of a Scoundrel. It's the asshole ending. Congratulations, your unmatched bravery let you abandon everyone and escape alone. It's the selfish ending. Fourth developer, Romobuntu, made several small improvements to the game. For example, he remodeled the launch ramp, which was buggy before. We can do a before and after comparison. But what's really interesting with Romobuntu is here. So now, to see the monsters, we have to use the Game Boy. So he made the Game Boy much more important again, which had been a bit forgotten by the last developers. First, because look, we can see footprints, so they're going to be bloodstains, okay? And we can't see them without the Game Boy. That's not bad. It adds to the creepy atmosphere. And normally he also made the radar work, and the radar shows the monsters, so okay, well, it's really not reassuring. There are red dots, so there really are monsters. But I didn't see. We're out of battery on the Game Boy now, but what? Because let me remind you, without the Game Boy, we can't see the monsters or anything. We can't do anything. He said we can see the monsters coming like that, with their footprints. Okay, but I can't see them without the Game Boy. I need to recharge my Game Boy. Let me go. He doesn't care at all. He's just moving forward. Okay, let's get to the cabin quickly, and I need to recharge my Game Boy. Come on. Quick. And the monster isn't following me. Okay, very good. So who's going to recharge? One of the girls is able to recharge my Game Boy. Ethan, I counted. It's been 3,870 seconds since the adults. She's really the nerd of the group, huh? Meanwhile, she still hasn't recharged my Game Boy. You're out of batteries already. Okay, I'll give you some, but you'll have to help me catch the level 80 Kyogre. Come on, man. All the girls have become nerds in this game. Well, anyway, it's fine. It's recharged now. Now it's random French guy's turn. He added a lot of little details, so I'll give you a quick rundown. First, he changed the spawn point to keep the game from repeating the same back and forth. He added something to this image, but I'm not telling you what it is. There's a little dog there now, right here. Oof. Damn. On tour, I got scared because of the dog looking at me. Normally, he changed the ending. Leave, find a solution. If I try to do find a solution, it doesn't work, so I have to do leave. He changed the text font. CodeAlex, the next developer, truly revolutionized the game. Crazy. Mouse sensitivity. You can change the mouse sensitivity. And now it's Skydex's turn, who added a new area. The key is much easier to see now. There's light on the key now. There you go. That's handy. We're going back to the bus with the key. And apparently now we go in from the front and we can get inside. They go in. Whoa. There are hands appearing. We appear somewhere else. Where are we? Well, here's the new area, I guess. It's empty. Are we in a nightmare? What even are we in? I'm moving into the void now. I feel like a jump scare is coming, but Whoa! I'm trying to figure out if there was something else to see, but no, I think we're just supposed to go this way. What? It's Firewolf's turn, and this time the intro starts right away. We have a little animation that starts. It's happening in the forest. There we go. Some little tracking shots like that. We get to see the area a bit, the cabin, and then, the menu appears. We have a game menu. Not bad. We have, well, the game credits. Everyone who worked on this edition. We can leave if we get too scared, or we can play. What's also going to be really cool is that he continued the game. But before that, we have to go through the whole loop again. Let's go. Alright, let's get on the bus. Why can't I get in? Oh, okay, there we go. Our hands appear. We have... Oh! No, I like it. I like it. I really like it. Change of atmosphere. The music is completely at odds with a horror game. So here, it's honestly a change of mood. No, the music is just getting creepy. I don't know. Am I supposed to jump off the bridge? There are noises anyway. Should I jump or not? No, I can't actually jump. Maybe it was on the other side. The sound is going crazy. The sound really right now. The radio, I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it got water in it. To find out what happens next, we'll have to count on Happy's, the 9th developer. Before switching developers, I'll check if he hid an Easter egg in the menu by doing the Konami code. Up, down, down, left, right, BA. What the hell is this crap? Alright, next developer. And we can already see that the menu has changed. Here is Happy's project from the second to last developer. It didn't take long for the menu to be changed. It goes from this to that, and we're ready to go. He added more to the bus section. Let's go. I think Happy's polished the game quite a bit. He redid a lot of small systems, fixed some bugs. He changed how the camera works to make it more stable. There are some little pink lighting effects. There's a thunderstorm system. The light flickers. It's really nice. Okay, we're getting to the bus with this storm. There are hands. I'm getting attacked. I got teleported back into the world. The world is kind of dystopian. The music is about to go off the rails if it's like before. Everything turned green. Yeah, it's the opposite of pink. The monster is coming back. I guess I shouldn't let it touch me. It starts to fly. It's chasing me. I'm trying to back away. I'm trying to back away, but it's chasing me. No, it touched me. I think I'm dead. There's a lullaby and we're falling into the void. Check out the graphic effects in this edition. Just to create this color effect, they did a whole wow. I'm on Valmont Techno's part of the project that wrapped up this story. You should know that he didn't change anything the previous developers did. He just continued the game. So, I speedran that part. I went up to the moment where you fall into the void. And then, this Game Boy game appeared. Summer Pines. You see the game's logo again, but it's a Game Boy game. Are we dead and now we're dreaming or something? I don't know. You're alive. Maybe there's something philosophical here. I didn't think I'd see anyone again. It's been a long time. Time fades here. For now, you're here. I love the style. It's green because back then Game Boys were really green, without color, and that's just how it was. Here, we have a kind of angel. Actually, I feel like he didn't just throw random stuff into this game, he actually built a coherent story. But he's chasing me. There's a hole that appeared. I think there's a real story that's connected to the game from the beginning, and actually, you just have to think about what the reason is. What's the purpose of the game? What's the story behind it? I'm not sure I understand. Share your theories in the comments. I'll read them. I'm trying to avoid him and return to the start. He's chasing me, but we're used to it. I must find a way out. There are so many, and they're after me. Wow, what is that? Is it a cult? Originally, I just came to a summer camp, guys. Without getting surrounded, now's my chance to escape. Press escape. I pressed escape. Game over, restart. It can't end like this. Nothing seems to work. I think Valmont Techno is really the session's artistic developer, with his own vision. Seeing the work these amazing geniuses did, you might want to check them out. That's why I'm putting their social links in the description. Don't hesitate to check it out. And a huge thanks to them for putting so much effort into this concept. The result is really cool. I'll check with them if I have the record for you to test. Everything happens on my Discord. Join using the link in the description. We also recruit for challenges there. This is Awen. See you.